Hi everyone, how y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. I could, nobody really listens though, but anyway, I thought I'd hop on here and we'll do the last part of our What Drives You Crazy. This will be the last video for this. I do have something in mind for our next Thursday's videos. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos, let me know. If you don't, we'll just stick to diamond painting and cross stitch. I just thought this would be a good, just kind of breaking up, you know, the routine a little bit. But anyway, let's get started. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, glad to have you. And if you're coming back, I'm glad to have you back with me. I have met a lot of friends on here, and that's the whole idea of my channel, is meeting new friends. So anyway, let's get started on this. We left off on 24, so we're going to start on 25. This is, we're reading this one by Linda Fine. People who walk across your yard when there is a sidewalk. I don't understand that either. You have a sidewalk, it's totally empty, but these people have to come across your yard or drive across your yard. We get people that love to throw trash out right, you know, at the edge of the road there a lot of times. In the wintertime, when they're plowing the drive across the street, they like to push it up in our yard. Well, my husband, he had to actually say something about that because, you know, it was getting ridiculous because we would have rocks and everything from them pushing snow. Like, we're not a deposit for them. And it got a little ridiculous. And since we planted some little bushes out there, we didn't want them to get burnt, you know. We didn't have enough snow for anybody to push anything this past winter, though. So, yeah, I don't get that. People smoking at the door of a store or restaurant, and you have to walk through it. This is something that is crazy. You're not allowed to smoke inside, and this is workers a lot of times. You're not allowed to smoke inside, but you smoke right there at the door to where people have to walk through it when they're going in the store. Now, people that don't have allergies or anything, that probably they just don't pay attention to it. But people with asthma or other allergies that smoke can irritate it and cause it to act up. It's just not right. You're supposed to go to your car and smoke, or you're supposed to be so many feet away from the door. But I don't find that happens a lot of times because it's cold. People want to smoke that cigarette and get back in. But still, it doesn't make it okay. It drives me crazy. That was 26. 27. Women who wear too much perfume and it sets off asthma attacks. That's another thing. Whether it's in church, whether you're shopping, riding in a vehicle, on a bus, on a plane, it doesn't matter. Why do people, it's not just women. I wrote this myself. It's not just women. It's men and their clones also. It's really hard, again, excuse me, I felt that one coming. People who have allergies. Okay, you're on a plane. A lot of times they don't want you having peanuts. That's one of the reasons they quit serving peanuts on airplanes, is because of allergies. Well, it's the same way with people who have asthma and stuff. It only takes a little bit of perfume or a little bit of cologne. You don't need to take a bath in it. But some people think they got to take a bath in it. I don't know. I'm just saying it drives me crazy. Other people have their own opinions on that, and it's okay. But if you guys want to comment on any of these, please feel free to. You're not going to hurt my feelings. That's the whole idea of doing this. It just lets us see what other people think about it. And maybe y'all don't have the same feelings that I have over this stuff. I know this video isn't going to take very long, so this may not even be a 30-minute one. But we'll get through these anyway, and then I may talk the rest of the time. Who knows? 28, people who are judgmental and mean to children who have disabilities. I have seen in the store, not just with my own granddaughter, but other children, where people can be just rude and mean because everybody thinks if your child is misbehaving, throwing a fit, you know, doing the usual kicking or screaming or anything, they just automatically think it's a spoiled brat that needs a good whooping. It's not always that case, y'all. Autistic children have meltdowns. They also have triggers that will cause meltdowns. Like Hayden's biggest trigger for getting mad is somebody cussing, saying really bad words. Like the F word is a big one. That one will cause her to get mad really quick. Another trigger of Hayden's, who is autistic, is when we buy something and bring it home, she is still in that mode where in 2019 and 2020, where they wanted you to wear a mask and wipe everything and use hand sanitizer and stuff like that. She's still in that to where she wants her stuff wiped before she picks it up and uses it. She's gotten better, but she still hasn't gotten out of it yet. She doesn't wear a mask as often. She did yesterday because she's still recovering from the flu or a cold, whatever hit her, allergies. And so she wore a mask because she don't want to make anybody else sick. So don't just pass judgment about somebody's child unless you know what you're talking about. Pray for them, you know, because those parents need it. If they have a child that is like my Hayden, you know, they could use the prayers, not the judgment. Okay. This one drives my husband crazy. Commercials. Drives Hayden crazy too. But my husband, when he tries to watch a show on TV, and it'll play maybe 5 minutes of the show and 10 minutes advertisement. It'll go back to the show. It'll play 5 minutes of the show, another 10 minutes of the advertisement. It's not just one advertisement. It's one after the other. And they're all about health insurance, car insurance, Medicare, weight loss. I mean, it's not like it used to be. Used to, they come on and they would advertise juicy fruit gum Y'all remember that? Who remembers that? The Juicy Fruit gum, spearmint gum, stuff like that. You know, fun stuff. They don't even advertise the Coke and Pepsi anymore, as like they used to on TV. Like I said, most of it's car insurance or health insurance or Medicare or something like that. They need to bring back some of the fun advertisements. Like when we were growing up. This stuff that they advertise nowadays isn't good. Yeah. Hayden wanted me to tell you guys also, going along with she just came to my door. She's precious. But she wanted me to go back to the children with disabilities. She wanted me to tell y'all, kids don't always need medication, not unless they're really severe. She is not on any kind of medication and does really good. And she said she wanted y'all to know, your children don't always need medication. But, so, there you go. That's straight from my Hayden. And that's with anybody. Medication is a big thing nowadays. We take it for everything. We take it, and that's why we have these commercials, is because they're advertising medications also. They advertise medications for, you know, for weight loss. You don't need that shot for that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hayden can spell it, but I can't pronounce it. The shot that they have, it's for diabetics, but now they're doing it for weight loss. People just need, I'm included in that. I have a weight problem. We just need to be more conscious of what we eat, when we eat, and how much we eat. Sugar is a big thing. And it drives me crazy too, because I crave it all the time. The cravings for sugar is horrible nowadays. When I was a kid growing up, I'm off the subject, y'all, but it does kind of drive you crazy because you see all these advertisements about medications. And like I said, it goes along with your commercials. They're advertising insurance, health insurance, and all that. And medication, different medications for IBS, I think it's called IBS, and weight loss, and what else is it? Anxiety, and it just goes on and on. Depression. But the medications that they advertise, a lot of it we don't need. We just, I take, now I'm not innocent in this, I take a blood pressure pill, and I take an anxiety pill that is not habit forming. It's a non-habit forming. I take it once a day. I can't even tell I take it. It's to help me with the bad dreams I have at night. I have anxiety really bad when I'm sleeping. Does that make sense? Why I take it of a morning, it's a time release. So, and it's only 60 milligram. It's not very high. Some people are on 2 and 3 and 4 different ones that are habit forming. And these medications also, they come with either weight loss side effects or weight gain side effects. A lot of people with weight problems, they get that from medication, like gabapentin for neuropathy and depression. Well, it can help with mood swings and other things that it helps with. It also has a tendency that it can make you lose weight or gain weight. So there is a lot to this medication stuff. they kind of have us over a barrel. Excuse me, where it's, if we don't take it, we're in trouble, and if we do take it, we're in trouble. So I think that's why the carnivore diet is so popular. It's trying to get people away from a lot of these medications. But anyway, I got off of my subject just a little rant there about the commercials, and that was Hayden's fault. Okay, that's enough about the commercials, because we're not going to change them, right? The next one, taking advantage of people who struggle with weight loss, see? To sell a product that you know won't work without diet and exercise. See, that's another thing. There's no miracle pill. I don't care what you take. I've been seeing this advertisement on YouTube for bio something probiotics, anyway, prebiotic, whatever it's called. I can't pronounce it, so I know it ain't for me. It's not a miracle pill, y'all. You're still going to have to diet and exercise. The apple cider and stuff that goes along with that, you're still going to have to diet and exercise. Don't y'all see these people? They're thin. They're skinny. Every time you see them, they're doing their advertisement. What are they doing? They're eating very small meals of foods that are low in calories, and they're exercising. You either see them running or you see them doing it, some other exercise. These people aren't just doing one thing. They're doing it all. That's what it takes. And that's what drives me crazy. They need to put it all out there, not just some of it. Not just some of it. You got to add the whole picture. If I can go out and get on my treadmill every single day and walk anywhere from 1 to 3 miles, if I did that every day, after a while, I would notice a difference. I would notice a difference in my health. I would notice a difference in my weight. I would notice a difference in how I sleep. And I know this because I was up to 1.5 miles a day when the weather was warm, and then when it got cold, I couldn't go in the garage anymore, so I haven't gotten out there. And I'm right back where I was. So my husband and I are trying to figure out how we can get our treadmill to come in the house, where we can put it. Because we have a small house. I mean, it's a 3-bedroom, but it's small rooms. So we got to figure that out. And then this year, when I get started, I can keep on it. It makes a difference. Exercise and eating right makes a difference. And it drives me crazy that they will do these advertisements with skinny people and make it look like they came, you know, some of them they show pictures of. But how much of it is they worked really hard to get there? They didn't just take this miracle pill and lose 70 pounds. They worked at it. Yes, this pill may have gave them some help, encouragement. I'm not saying it won't encourage you, because some people it might. You know, your brain is a very special thing. That's why God gave it to us. Because if we think we can do something, we can do it. If we think that pill is going to work with us doing something, it will. We just got to help it out. So just give the whole picture is what I'm getting at. Again, that's enough of that one. Okay, number 30. Well, this one kind of goes along with the last one. So I'm not even gonna get on that. It just says, you know, could stick to a diet They wouldn't need pills. Most people take medications that make them gain weight in the first place. So we kind of covered that with the last two that I talked about. So we don't need that one. Okay. Oh my goodness. All the issues, this here drives us off. This is from Linda Underwood. All the issues that come with getting older. Oh, Lord, it does drive me crazy. The aches and pains. I don't mind the wrinkles. God gave us wrinkles for a reason. God gave us gray hair for a reason. But the aches and pains, the arthritis, the joint problems, that having to have hip replacement, knee replacements, and all of this, you know, just not having the energy to do the things that we did when we were younger. All of those issues that we face as we get older. The young people don't know how lucky they have it. And the ones that can't wait until they get older, slow your buttons down, kids. The older you get, you don't go back. Enjoy being young. Enjoy that being able to get out there and run and play and do all this stuff. Because the older you get, the more you slow down and you can't do it anymore. And then the aches and pains come. The hearing, you get to where the hearing kind of, you know, it goes away. So some people lose their hearing completely. Their eyesight, you start having problems with your eyes. We have been fighting. They took a cataract out of my husband's right eye, and it hasn't been healed yet. We are fighting all the time. He's still on eye drops. Every time he goes off the eye drops, fluid builds up behind that eye where they took the cataract off. Swelling. It swells up. So then he's back on the eye drops again. So you get all this stuff when you get older. So try and be young as long as you can and enjoy it. The next two is also from Linda Underwood. This one I'm just going to read to you. It says, I think the drastic changes in people as far as attitude and standards is a biggie. I don't see compassion, concentration, or dedication in people as much, especially in customer service or general contact or morals. Not many want to do a good job. See a lot of niceness. We all know how that is, but it's not real. So you know that you can tell when somebody's truly being nice to you and when they're just faking it. Seems the world is always angry and selfish. Why be mean and ugly to others? The attitudes against Christianity gets worse every day. It does. A lot of Christians are falling away, but the Bible also said there would be a great falling away. And unless the days be shortened, you know, there would be none, really. That's what it is. It's a terrible. People do have rotten attitudes. There are no morals to speak of. When you go to town and shopping, young people are just plain disrespectful and rude. There is no respect for for people. I've been in the store and you ask somebody a question and they look at you like, you know, you should know where everything is. But you don't always, you know, there's a lot of disrespect out there. That's all I can say. Linda pretty much put that one all in there for us. I hope I read it correctly for you guys. And then there's people who throw cigarettes and paper and, you know, trash in general out their windows. You know, the roads are just littered. They don't have... When I was a kid growing up, they used prisoners, jail people. They would go out and do the road work, you know, pick up trash. And then they always had a tractor with mowing the grass and all that. Things were always took care of. We don't have that anymore. And, you know, throwing stuff out your window. Why can't you wait till you get home? What are you hiding? Eating before you're supposed to? Don't want anybody to know you ate? Yeah. Don't throw trash out your window. Throw it away when you get home. That one was from my sister-in-law, Kay. That was what drives her crazy. And then you got people who run red lights. I think we went over that one already. That was another one. I'm almost sure we got that one in there. But, yeah, don't run red lights. Stop. Don't get yourself killed. Or hurt. It's not worth it. Okay, you guys, that's pretty much the end of this, that's pretty much the end of this series. We do have a new one that was suggested to me, and I thought it was really good. If anybody is interested in it, please leave me a comment or message me on Messenger and let me know what you think, and let me know what you'd like to put on here. Okay. This is the name of it. What inspires you? It can be a person, a Bible verse, advice from someone, a book, famous quotes. You know, we all need encouragement and inspiration at times. So let's see what we can come up with. I think this one will be fun too. So, depending on who I hear from and what I have, there'll just be our regular video next week, a whip and chat or something on Thursday until I can get some stuff wrote down, okay? So, I'm glad you guys joined me. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it. If not, that's okay. Don't forget to pray for each other. Pray for our list. And if you want to be put on the list, let me know. We do have a couple of new people. William is one. And Holly. William just needs strength. Encouragement. I'll go there. Holly is going to have surgery on the 24th. So keep her in prayer. It's a friend of mine, daughter-in-law, I think she said. Anyway, I think that's it. If anybody has anything, let me know. I'm going to get off of here. My husband just got back home from town. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.